Hello, I'm Pratiksha Bhosle. My today's topic is sales. Sales. The sale is the basic structure and function unit of forms of life. Every cell consists of a cytoplasm within a membrane. Enclosed within a membrane, many cells contain organelles. Each with a specific function. The terms comes from the Latin word cellula. Cellula means a small room. Most cells are only visible under microscope. Cell emerged on Earth about 4 million billion years ago. All cells are capable of replication, protein synthesis, and motility. Cells are broadly categorized into two types: prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. Eukaryotic cells possesses a nucleus, and prokaryotic cells which a lack of nucleus, but it have a nuclear region. Prokaryotes are single celled organisms such as a bacteria, whereas eukaryotes can be either single cells such as a amoeba, or multicellular such as some algae, plants, animal, and fungi. Eukaryotic cells contain including mitochondria, which provide energy for cell function. Chloroplast, which creates sugars by photosynthesis in plants, and ribosomes, which synthesize proteins. Cells are discovered by Robert Hooke in 1665, who named them after their reassemble to cells inhabited by Christian monks in a monastery. Cell theory developed in 1839 by Matthias Jacob Skilleden and Theodore Schwann states that all organisms are composed of one or more cells. That cells are the fundamental unit of structure and function in all living organism, and that all cells come from pre-existing cells. The cells type are broadly categorized into two types: eukaryotic cells and prokaryotic cells. So eukaryotic cells such which possesses a nucleus in different to prokaryotics are single cell organism, and the eukaryotic cells are multicellular. The prokaryotic cells which a lack of nucleus but have a nuclear region. Prokaryotic cells include bacteria, archaea, two of the three domains of life. Domains of life. Prokaryotic cells were the first form of life on Earth, characterized by having vital biological processes, including signing. They are simpler and smaller than eukaryotic cells. They are simpler and smaller than eukaryotic cells and lack a nucleus and other membrane-bound organelles. The prokaryotic cells have a nucleoid region, but it in that absent of nucleus. The DNA of prokaryotic cells consists of a single circular chromosome that is in direct contact with the cytoplasm. The nuclear region in the cytoplasm is called the nucleoid, and prokaryotes are the smallest of all organisms, ranging from 0.5 to 2 nanometer in diameter. Prokaryotic cells has the three regions. Enclosing the cell is the cell envelope, generally consisting of a plasma membrane covered by a cell wall, which for some bacteria may be further covered by a third layer called a capsule. The Though most prokaryotes have both a cell membrane and cell wall, there are exceptions such as a mycoplasma and thermoplasma, which only possesses the cell membrane layer. The envelope gives rigidity to the cell and separate the interior of the cell from its membrane layer. Inside the cell is the cytoplasmic region that contains the genome. Genome means DNA, ribosome, and various sort of inclusion. The genetic material is freely found in the cytoplasm. Prokaryotes can carry extra chromosomal DNA elements called plasmids. Eukaryotic cells plant are develop in plant, animal, fungi, slime molds, protozoa are all eukaryotic. These cells are often 15 times wider than a typical prokaryote and can be as much as a thousand times greater in volume. The main distinguished feature of eukaryotes are compared to prokaryotes is the eukaryotes have their own nucleus, but prokaryotes have nothing any nucleus. It only have a nuclear region.